Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Peace, 1, 2. What's up, y'all? Yours truly, D Prime 215 here. If you're watching this and you enjoy it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to your boy. I'd appreciate that. For this video, like my man Skies do say, listen, B. Listen, B. Yo, listen. I did a prediction video on this match. I'll link that because I went into way more detail. I'm not going to rehash all of that. But what I will say is, I am talking about my single biggest dream match ever. It finally happened. If these two men decide to retire at any point, today, tomorrow, the day after, next week, next month, I'm straight. This is all I wanted since I was like 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? Since I was in middle school, I wanted this match. AJ Styles versus Naomichi Marufuji. And I never thought this match would happen in my life. And it did. So, yeah, man. As you could imagine, I'm very happy that this match took place. Because, you know, like there's a lot of dream matches people have that haven't happened and or just very unlikely to happen. Just two off the top of my head I think about are like Sting versus The Undertaker and John Cena versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. We could also even throw in AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega. But who knows, man? Never say never about the last two. Never say never. And I personally want Will Ospreay to be AJ Styles' final opponent. Who knows, man? Look, after this match happened, we don't know what could happen in the future, right? But I'm good with this. Like, everything else pro wrestling related, I don't even care about. I do care about. But nothing's going to move me as much as this match did, because I wanted this match for the longest. Anyway, so, and I haven't done a review of a match in months. It's been a very long time, right? But I had to do one for this. I could not review this match because I wanted this match so long, right? So, overall, how I felt about it, it was, look, man, it was everything it needed to be. I think the timing of it was great. When I say timing, I'm not just talking about the length of the match. The length was perfect. I think they only did like maybe 20 minutes, give or take. So it wasn't like super long or drawn out, which is great as well. The timing of it in the careers, like they're both towards the end of their careers. Well, AJ for sure. I don't know how long AJ has left. I think I don't know like if it'll be this year or next year, but AJ doesn't have that much left in him. Like, he wants to retire. I think he could still wrestle, but like he also said he wants to retire on his own terms. And if he feels like he's getting closer to that point, power to him. Marufuji's not that far behind him. I think they're only like maybe 2 years apart. I don't remember their exact birthdays. I know AJ was born in 77, Marufuji in 79. But yeah, Marufuji's not that far behind him. I don't know, Marufuji might be wrestling like some of his other Japanese counterparts do, like in the 50s, right? Like, look at Masato Tanaka, right? Like, he's in his 50s. Yeah, he's in his 50s. So, like, who knows? Marufuji might still... Look at, what's bull name? Minoru Suzuki. He like, what, mid-50s? So, Marufuji might still be going. I can't see AJ in his mid-50s still wrestling because he doesn't seem like he want to go that long, but it is what it is, man. So, as far as the match went, again, the timing of it was great, both like career-wise and the length of the match. A couple things I really like about it, because this is how I do reviews. I'm not going to go over every particular spot. I'll just talk about things that stood out to me that, you know, that I really like and resonate with me, at least off the top of my head. So, first things first, AJ's gear. I was thinking about this. I didn't mention it in my prediction video, but afterwards I'm like, yo, like, is AJ going to bring a mask out? Because he doesn't really wear a mask outside of Japan, and he hasn't been in Japan to wrestle there in a long time. It's been a couple years. So he came out with the mask. I thought that was great. He also wore black and gray, silver-ish. I was wondering if he would wear that. That was cool. We'll probably never get those black and silver kick pads from Bullet Club back, but that's what we have the internet for. Or at least that's what I have the internet for, because those are some of my favorite kick pads he ever wore. I just love the way they were like, it was like shiny reflective on the front. Missed them Johns. But hey, man, like I said, we got reruns on YouTube. Anyway, getting into the match, some of my favorite spots. I did mention this. I said, like, how is Marufuji gonna counter the phenomenal blitz? And yo, that spot, yo man, I loved it. Like it was a spot where Marufuji, he does like this kicking combination. I'm leaning back like I'm gonna do it from the chair. I ain't doing all that. But like, you know, he does like it's like the roundhouse kick, the slap, and then he'll do like that spinning roundhouse kick. So he hits AJ with a couple of them. AJ ducks, phenomenal blitz. He goes for the clothesline. Marufuji ducks, clocks him with the roundhouse. AJ spins, Pele kick. I was like, I told y'all mofos, man, that was gonna happen. I didn't know how it was gonna happen, but I knew it was gonna happen. So when it happened, I'm like, I told y'all mofos it was gonna happen. By mofos, I mean the couple people who watched the video. I know it ain't blow up or nothing like that. But to that point though, shout out to Marufuji. He did retweet the video. He don't know me personally, but I appreciate him looking out. Salute. So yeah, I love that spot. Marufuji hitting the Sharanui on the outside to AJ like on the barricade. That was a dope spot, man. Like that's what I would never thought of that. That was a really good spot. I loved AJ hitting the phenomenal forearm off the barricade because that brought me back to New Japan days. You know what I'm saying? He did it like in TNA before, like before he had like, you know, the long hair and everything. He used to do the springboard off of those sorts of barricades. He doesn't do it in WWE that much, but to see him do it in Japan, I was like, yo, that brought memories back, man. Because again, I've been watching these two dudes for a very long time, as you could probably tell by what I'm talking about, the details, all this, that, and the third. I love those spots. I loved AJ, because in my mind, I'm like, is he going to take the Shiranui Kai, which is a Spanish fly? I was like, is he going to take that move? He didn't take the move. They were setting up on the turnbuckle. Then AJ did his, you know, like where he escapes through the legs. I'm going to throw in a pause, no diddy, because I know someone's going to see this video and do a pause. So I'm a pause and no diddy that, because I don't want no one coming after me saying that. Not that I take it that seriously, and I hope y'all don't think I take it that seriously. Anyway, so it slides through, you know what I'm saying, and then pulls, you know, Marufuji's leg. He hits the turnbuckle, whatever, right? Love that spot. The double springboard drop kick, you know, to when he kicked AJ out the ring, that was dope. Another counter I like. This was pure Marufuji, man, because no one did this before, and I'm a little disappointed no one did this before Marufuji did. AJ went for a springboard, forearm, whatever he was gonna do. Marufuji drop kicked the top rope and knocked AJ off balance. I'm like, why has no one done this before? He literally just drop kicked the top rope. I'm like, yo, like, this is why Marufuji's Marufuji, man. Like, I hope a lot of people learn in that match why he's one of the greatest. What's another spot I like? I like the counter to AJ's fake out, right? So AJ, he was gonna do, I guess, a phenomenal forearm or something. So he did the one where like he jumps up like he's gonna do it, then he pulls back. So Marufuji jumps, falls back on the mat, right? AJ is like, oh, I got this. I'm gonna go for the springboard 450. Goes for the 450. Marufuji gets the knees up. And I want to say this too. This was another detail that I really, really liked about the announcers, right? Whoever, I don't know everyone who was on the announce team and the names and all that, but there was one announcer, one of the English announcers. He said, commentators rather. He said Superman. I'll be completely honest with y'all. I thought I was the only other person who knew that move was called Superman, because I never heard it called Superman. I remember, you know what I mean, looking on Wikipedia back when I was in middle and high school, like looking at AJ moveset back when it used to be on Wikipedia. Now it's on like, was a pro wrestling wiki, whatever it's called now. But I remember it was like Superman, and then like in parentheses, it was Springboard 450. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, I've been watching this stuff for a long time. So he did the move, I'm like, Superman, I'm like, yo, like someone else. So whoever that dude is, salute to you, man. I might not ever meet you, who knows, but salute to you. That was dope. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that. What else? Another thing I really liked about this match was the finish. Not so much just the finish. There was only one finish in the match. The Shiranui at this point is a signature move. Marufuji hasn't pinned anyone with that since like 04. I don't know the last time he pinned somebody with that move, but it's been a very long time. probably over a decade since he pinned somebody with that. So it is effectively now a signature move, right? So that's that. But there were no finishes hit outside of the finish itself. So it wasn't like, no a kick out of a pole shift or anything. It was just one move. And AJ won with the Styles Clash, which was cool because AJ doesn't win too many matches with the Styles Clash anymore. Nowadays, it's the phenomenal forearm. That's his primary finisher. More people have been kicking out of the Styles Clash in the last 7 to 8 years than ever before, right? That used to be one of the most protected finishers. And, well, I mean, at the same time, that was his finisher. The phenomenal forearm didn't become a finisher until he went to WWE because of, one, it was like Vince was concerned with the safety of the Styles Clash, and also the phenomenal forearm he could hit on just about anybody, right? So anyway, the finish in the match was cool. It was the Styles Clash. The Styles Clash. The way the move was hit, I really liked, right? So it wasn't just a plain Styles Clash. AJ, another thing he hasn't done in a while, the double underhook into the move. I haven't seen him do that since New Japan, right? Tiger Clash. Listen, if you call it that, salute me, I came up with the name. The Tiger Clash, right? Double underhook. Boom. Marufuji tried to counter it in a way that I have not seen before. Again, this is why Marufuji is him, right? Very simple. It wasn't anything crazy or like over the top. He just held on to AJ's arms, right? Because for most people, when they try to counter the Styles Clash, they try to kick AJ. So AJ, he's holding their legs. He's getting kicked. Lets them go. They fall back, right? Marufuji was holding on to AJ's arm. So AJ he couldn't step over and do like the Styles Clash. He just couldn't do it, right? So AJ struggled, power bombed him, and then he lifts him up, but it wasn't even like a super clean deadlift. It was like you could see it was a struggle. He steps over, boom, Styles Clash. I'm over here acting like I'm doing the move, right? Which I'm not doing because, I followed the disclaimer, do not try this at home. But, yeah, man, the finish was great. I like seeing like struggle finishes. I like the clean finishes, but when struggle finishes are done right, it adds in like a certain layer of realism, and I really enjoy that. So all in all, man, the match was great. A certain someone didn't give the match 5 stars because AJ said certain people, their opinions don't really matter. If you watch the post match interview he did. So I thought it was funny he didn't get 5 stars. And I attribute that to AJ saying what he did. That was, again, I don't take it that seriously, but the match is 215 stars for me personally. You know what I mean? But yeah, what AJ said about Marufuji afterwards, he said if anyone else could be called phenomenal, he would call Marufuji phenomenal. So yeah, as you could tell, as I hope you could tell, this was a very, 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 very important match for me. The single biggest match in pro wrestling that I ever wanted to see. The match took place. They might not ever have the singles match again. What this means from here, I don't know, and I frankly could not care less because this was my main event in pro wrestling, in life. You know what I mean? There's no other match in pro wrestling that I would want to see ever more than this. If I get proven wrong, who knows, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, man. So there you have it. Super happy with the match. Super happy with the outcome. How do you guys feel about the match? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? If you were unfamiliar with Marufuji beforehand, how did you feel about him? Did you, learn more about him? Did you like him, dislike him, whatever, how you feel about it, like it, hate it, AJ, love AJ, hate AJ. I personally don't care. AJ's my favorite wrestler, but I'm not gonna, fight somebody to the death if they dislike him, because, you know what I mean, for what? It's not that serious. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, if you watched this and you liked it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to yours truly, DPrime215. I'd appreciate that. Be good. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you watch. Like what you like. Don't take this more seriously than the pro wrestlers. I promise you it's not going to get you anything out of it. Be good. And I'll see y'all next time. Alright? Peace.